Welcome to the TheAudioDabbler YouTube channel. My name is Mitch, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Phenyx Pro PTU-5000 wireless microphone system. Now, this is a system that is super easy to set up, no settings, just turn it on and it works, and it's budget friendly. Today in this video, we're going to go over how easy, really easy it is to set up. We're going to go over some of the main features and things I like about it, and we're going to do some microphone tests and some distance tests and things like that just to see how far away from the microphone and receiver can be, so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, your practical applications for it. So let's get into it. All right, here is me taking the Phenyx Pro PTU-5000 out of the box. It was packaged really nicely. Everything was in there nice and tight. There's the manual. It's got some good information inside. Basic setup information. There's the two antennas that it comes with. They seem pretty sturdy. Next, we'll take the receiver itself out of the box. There's the back panel with the outputs and the antenna hookups. The front panel has the knobs, which feel really tight. The rack mountable, and it's an all metal construction. Underneath there, you've got the 1/4-inch cable with the 3.5mm adapter. You've got a power cable it comes with. It's decent in length. There's the 8 batteries that it comes with, and these are the anti-roll rings that slip onto the microphone and prevent it from rolling off. Here I'm going to show you what the capsule looks like. Take the cover off for the battery compartment, and underneath there it has the correct frequency for each of the microphones, and the anti-roll ring, it comes and it just slides onto the microphone like so. And here is me taking the last 2 microphones out of the box. All right, if you can plug in a vacuum cleaner and vacuum your floor, you can pretty much set up this wireless microphone system. It is that easy. To set it up, you just need to screw in the antennas. You need to plug the power cable into the back of the unit. You need to plug it into the wall. You need to turn the power unit on, put batteries in the microphone, and turn the microphone on. And that's it. You can go ahead and turn all 4 microphones on. There's no settings. There's no any kind of crazy things you got to do. You ain't got to push a button 3 times and shake your hand to get it set up. It is virtually foolproof to set up just like that. It's awesome. The on-off switch of the microphone is hidden underneath kind of like the slip to where you put the batteries on, which is kind of it's not really inconvenient, but it's conveniently located, so that way somebody who is not familiar with the microphone, or you're just kind of handing it off to someone, say in a karaoke situation, or using this for a wedding or something like that, there's no buttons here anywhere that's going to cause them to accidentally turn the microphone off and ruin that big moment, So that's pretty cool. It does have an LED on the front here, and that is illuminated, but the numbers and all the information that is on it cannot change. And when you turn it off, you can still kind of see that because it's fixed, and I will go into that a little bit later. But this will glow red whenever the batteries are getting low. The documentation say it's about 8 hours for the batteries that they included, so haven't ran any down yet, so that's a good sign. So the battery life is pretty good. We've done some karaoke, several hours of karaoke with the kids hooked up, and it's been fun. Now you'll notice 4 knobs on the front of the receiver, and those are the 4 knobs corresponding to the 4 microphones that for their volume. You also notice that there's 2 LEDs per channel, and those are RFA and AFA. The RFA is the radio frequency, and it'll tell you whether or not it is receiving signal from a microphone. And the AFA is the audio frequency, and it'll tell you whether or not someone is speaking. It'll kind of flash and give you an indication when it's receiving audio, and it'll be out when it's not receiving audio. All right, there are 2 LED screens on the front of the receiver, but like the microphones, those frequencies or none of that information will change or can be changed, which brings me to potentially the con, but more of a pro for the easy setup. But the con, if you have a lot of other wireless devices that you would potentially be using, these are fixed frequencies, meaning this microphone will only transmit, and it's designed to transmit on this particular frequency to that receiver. And the other 3 microphones have their own frequency, so I can't adjust this one, I can't adjust that one. So if you are getting interference, or if you have other wireless microphones, there's nothing you can do. A more expensive system, you could be able to change these out, but then you're getting into hundreds of dollars, as opposed to the price of this, which is, you know, roughly about $200, and you're getting 4 microphones, which are, you know, good quality. And so that it would kind of be a con if you do have multiple wireless systems. I would say if you're looking at this and you have multiple wireless systems, then I would definitely make sure that you can adjust those frequencies of the other of the wireless systems. And that way, if you are getting interference, you can adjust those and keep these, because these are really, really good, really budget. Now, to get audio out of the receiver, you need to have either a 1/4 inch or some XLR cables. It comes with a 1/4 inch cable. It does not come with the XLR cables. The XLR cables will be good for individual mixes going into a mixer. That way, you know, you could correspond microphone 1 with channel 1 on your mixer. Then you can adjust levels, add effects, do everything individually. The middle stereo out, which would be a 1/4 inch jack, going to be a mix of all 4 microphones coming out of the one jack, which most situations that'd be fine. You can just adjust the levels on the unit itself, and you know, you may run into a situation where you don't have 4 extra XLR inputs on the device that you're in, so having that mix out is really nice to have. Now let's get into the tech specs of this system and the size and the price and everything. So let me put the technical specifications on the screen right here. You can pause to read it if you want to. Each microphone weighs in at about 460 grams, or about a pound or so, with the batteries and the rolling ring, comparable to my Sennheiser, which is about 346 grams. That would be similar to what like a Shure SM58 is. This is a little bit heavier than that. You got about a pound, but you know, it's not that heavy. It is about 2.5 inches longer than my Sennheiser here, as well. It is thicker overall, but it does feel nice in your hands. It's good metal body, good quality. I'm sure you can find some universal. It wouldn't work in the mount that came with this, because you can see this is a lot skinnier than this. But a quick search on Amazon, there was some little clippy universal microphone holders that would hold that just fine if you wanted to put these in kind of a stand. All right, so now we got kind of the tech specs out of the way. We understand how to hook it up and all this stuff. Let's test the microphone out and see how it sounds and see the distance we can get out of it. From here on out, all the audio will be coming from these microphones unless noted. We are outside now. We have the microphone. I have it plugged in. Let me go over here and show you how I have that set up, because we are outside. So this is the distance test. And so let me walk over here. Switch to my GoPro. And as you can see, I have the Phenyx Pro receiver right here. I am recording this out of the stereo out into channel 1 of the H4n Pro. I have the gain on this set to about 75, and I think I have the gain on the H1n Pro or H4n Pro set to like 50%. Let me walk back over here, and we will kind of start doing the audio test to see kind of the distance, see what kind of noise. This has no windscreen or anything on it. It just has the muff that comes with the microphone. So if there's any wind noise, we'll be able to see if that is affected. There's some noise over here. The pool pump is running. As you can see, I got my pool set up. It is nice and clear. A little dirty, but water's pretty clear. And air conditioners, both air conditioners are running. So let's walk out here and talk to the goats. See what they are up to. Let's get some distance. I am facing it, or I'm facing away from it now. I'm facing back, walking backwards. Let's kind of see. I guess this would be kind of in an interview situation if you were going around. If you're at a conference or something like that, you may be able to walk around. If you're outside, you'll know how much noise you have. Obviously, there'll be less noise inside, but there could be more interference with other wireless devices. And so that will be something. Hi, Miss, what's your name? Sylvian. Sylvian, we got Dolly and Lily over there. We got Bighorns. There comes Miley. Looks like we got the two brothers over there, Boots and Boots' brother. And Murray is sleeping. Murray! See if we can wake Murray up. I guess I can walk all the way to the fence, all the way to the goat barn. Probably about 100 feet, maybe, give or take. I'm not too keen on distances, but how you guys doing? She didn't want to take care of her baby, so I'm having to bottle feed her baby. The other two seem to be pretty decent mamas. Yeah. What do you have to say about this, huh? Nothing. Y'all were vocal earlier, but now y'all are just like, yeah, I don't really want to be vocal right now. It's not very fun, is it? Here, y'all want some grass? You want to eat some grass, man? There you go. You'll eat something, maybe. Here comes Ninja. You gonna get excited about the goats? Huh? And there's the baby goats. I got 5 baby goats. There is Boots, potentially the cutest goat ever. And there's Boots' his brother. Man, you got some big horns too. That is nice. Come here. Boots. How you doing, buddy? Huh? How you doing, Boots' brother? Yeah. You like them ear rubs and rubs, don't you? You got some big old horns now too, don't you? Yeah, we're just growing up on me. I don't remember how old they are. Don't do that. Be all nippy, acting all crazy. We're gonna sell these guys. The bottle feed baby is over there. I don't think he's wanting to come out. It's too hot. It's already hot, and it's not even like June or July or August or September. It's only May, and it is so hot outside. But they got plenty of water, and they got some shade and stuff, and so they're doing good. Walking back here. Hopefully the audio was fine with this. It wasn't all crazy. This will just give you a good indication of how the audio is and how it picks up. You can kind of see it's not super high. I got the antennas kind of facing out a little bit and kind of give you a once around of how far I walked. I was way over there at the goat barn. So would I recommend this system to someone, a friend, a church? I definitely would. So far, all the tests that I have done seem to be really, really good. Decent audio. You know, it's definitely budget friendly. You know, like I said earlier, the only drawback is the fixed frequency. That's a pro if you're not into setting up a bunch of stuff and you only have a small environment. If you have a bigger environment, you know, it may not be the right one for you because of the fixed frequencies. But if you got other wireless systems, then you can change their frequencies. And this is, you know, either for a backup or just an extra sound system somewhere in a different part of the church or venue or whatever. This would be super great, super easy to set up. Sound quality is good. And yeah, I would recommend it to anybody who needs a wireless microphone system. It's been super fun, like I said earlier, with karaoke, just hooking up to the TV, you know, just playing some karaoke through YouTube, and my kids and all the family's having a blast. So this will definitely be a staple at family gatherings, is hooking this thing up and, you know, just having our own little karaoke bar without having to go out and do things. Battery life is good. So overall, this is an awesome system. Thank you, Phenyx Pro, for sending it out and having me test it. And if you have any questions about it or anything like that, let me know. If you have a wireless system that you are currently using, let us know in the comments below. That way we can see what other people are using. And if you plan on getting this and trying it out, you know, let me know in the comments as well. As always, all the links are in the description. I got this. This is a Same Top, I think, brand of GoPro mount. It's really nice. It's pretty comfortable. I'll leave a link in the description for this as well. Those are all affiliate links, so if you want to help the channel out, then you can click on those and buy something through there. Or not, you know, leave a like on the video if you like it. Leave a thumbs down on the video if you don't. You know, interactions are always good, whether they are positive or negative. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys
later so I don't get stung by this wasp right here and die. Although I'm not allergic, so I don't necessarily would die. Would I, Mr. Waspy? I don't know.